Welcome to Business 438. I'm Gary Kuiper. I'm your prof. I love to do these introductions this way. You get to know me a little bit, and hopefully it makes a connection, and you'll feel a little more welcome in connecting with me and contacting with me. I'm going to start out of who am I? Why can I be your prof for strategic management? Been around the industry a while, you can tell from the gray beard, and I've also been in your spot. I've completed my bachelor's through Cornerstone, PGS, and also my MBA, and I've been teaching almost since I got right out of the MBA in 2010. So I've been where you are, and I understand completely where you're coming from, and I'll show you what the crew that I did this with. It's not really the PGS crew. It's more what I had going at home. So I'll share my second screen here. This is my immediate family. So as you can see, it's quite the crew. So this is me and my wife, my oldest son, Jeff, their son, Grant, and his wife, Rochelle, my daughter, Amy, and her husband, Jared, and then granddaughter, Madeline, and grandson Cooper, and grandson Oliver, and then my son Brian and his wife Chelsea. And Chelsea and Brian have had a baby, Pierce, since then. You can see that she is great with child. This is around Christmas time. And then my daughter Bethany, my son Derek, my son Jake, my daughter Stelita, and my son Tony. And this is my dad and his wife. My mom passed away a number of years ago, and he remarried. This is my mother-in-law, Mary, and her husband, Howard, and she remarried after my father-in-law passed away. So they're all four very happy remarried, and old, but very wise, but also very healthy, great grandparents. And this was at Madeline's baptism is what this picture is. But I thought I'd give you a picture of that just so that you can see my family and what I went through for the time that I was in my time at PGS. So I juggled full-time job that was more than full-time at that time, and then I also had the large family. So that's a good start. I spent about 15 years at Meyer in advertising and marketing as a technology manager. I spent 17 years at Bethany Christian Services as a chief information officer, their IT guy, and then 3 years at Mission India as a vice president of operations, did everything from IT through India business process and other work, and then moved the last 3 years I've been in the medical industry in the healthcare field as a supplier to healthcare, and it is technology. I'm currently a technology support manager. I manage a team of 16 that support hospitals all from all corners of the United States, and that's where I am now. I'm standing in my office there. I have a stand-up desk, and so if it looks like I am standing up, I am. On to the course. You're going to see that we've got to and I'll announce it. You've got to pick team members for our learning teams, but then also really got to get together and line up individual presentations for the final week. I picked 2 dates, 2 evenings. Hopefully a Thursday and a Monday evening will give you enough of an option that we can get at least a good portion of the class on both those nights. And I'd love all of you to be on both those nights and everybody to see everybody's presentation, if we can work that out. If we can't, yeah, I understand too, but hopefully. I'll be on vacation for the first Thursday one, and I'm going to be up north at a cottage that we own, and the internet's not that great, so we'll see how this goes. One of you may have to host it and lead it, but we'll see. We'll see if I can do it from there. It'd be a good move that we can do that with. And then on to the course. I'm going to say is anytime you got any questions, reach out to me. I've got my contact information on the syllabus. The syllabus has been customized a little bit for this course, but not a ton. The thing that I also do, because I understand where you're coming from, I do not make first posts due, and I've kind of got special dispensation from Cornerstone to do that, because I've been where you've been. The first post for posting to a forum post is due Saturday at midnight, and then all final posts are due Monday. What I'm doing is I'm giving you a weekend day to kind of catch up with reading and also then posting, and then a weekend day and a weekday to get the posts in. You know, there'll be people that will post early. There'll be a group of you that will, and just if you're used to posting the third or fourth day like they do, go ahead and post them and post responses. But it gives those that absolutely need it because of work or because of family commitments, it gives them a little bit more time on the weekend. And then also, you know, any questions at any time, reach out to me and let me know. If you're falling behind on homework and think you're going to miss something, let me know that. Plan ahead. If you wait 2-3 days and then reach back out to me, I'm not going to have any grace as much grace as I would if you let me know beforehand and we can work something out. But again, otherwise I go by the Cornerstone rules and what they look for late work, and do mark down for late work, but I'm a little more to apply a little more grace if I need to. Then strategic planning, I really want to hear what you've been involved in strategic planning in your introduction, to write that up. I've been traditional strategic planning. I was in an organization that we did balanced scorecard, which is a strategic planning and execution. And then I also did the entrepreneurial operating system, the EOS they call it. Gene Wickman does a strategic planning and execution model. A lot of people take a strategic plan, traditional strategic plan, create it, put it on a shelf behind them, and just leave it set all year, and they don't really use it for execution. The EOS and the balanced scorecard both create a strategic plan that works through a quarterly or weekly or regular routine, and I really like that. Been involved in strategic planning for most of my career and have always been, you know, the budget guy, strategic planning, long-term plans, project selection, project management, all those pieces in my leadership roles. The only other thing I have to add is if you're presenting and doing papers, I expect them to be in APA format. Do not quote things that you're not going to source. Do not have a good source page, and do not leave out in-text citations. So I'll look for that. And yeah, I'm fairly fair, but there's certain things like that I wouldn't want you to copy my work. So I want to make sure that you're abiding by that. And there are things for APA for Cornerstone, and if you're looking for resources, I can let you know too. I'm not a stickler to the T, but I definitely want to see some really, really good effort. That's all I've got for tonight. And again, I may do one of these in the middle, but I'll also send out at least a weekly email and other things. So again, welcome, and look forward to working with you for the next 5 weeks.